Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. As we continue our series on wealth, today we're going to talk about crisis management. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, you're missing out on a lot of amazing stuff. Let's get started. We love living into tomorrow. Because you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, nothing's promised. It's exciting, isn't it? A new day, a new possibility, a new opportunity. The idea that there is better home to go to and in some way it will all be different and nicer is fascinating. We fancy going on a holiday after post-work years, get into shape someday in the future, and begin saving and clearing out debts for that bright tomorrow. Our commitments help us survive, deny, forget and escape current realities. But there comes a time when everything is not happy and cheerful. Life is uncertain and unpredictable. There comes a time of crisis as well, but amid crisis lies great opportunity. Every crisis has created something advanced, new, nice, great, awe-inspiring, and empowering us to leap ahead. Since we can't avert cyclones, hurricanes, wildfires, earthquakes, and other potential threats, but we can make plans to help safeguard any crisis beforehand. Don't wait up until you're in a crisis to come up with a crisis plan. It's never too early to start crafting a financial plan, as it is one of the crucial elements of a disaster preparedness blueprint. But don't you bother, because we got you covered, as we bring you some points to keep in mind while navigating through tough times. Crisis management via income and insurance. It's more notable to flourish your income than cutting down your expenses, just like it's more notable to flourish your soul than cutting down your dreams. How important is having money to you in your life? Money is an important predictor of your sense of health and life satisfaction. When times are tough, spending money on necessary need-based items such as good food and housing affects our satisfaction significantly. Here's a quick question for you. Visualize a ladder with steps numbering from 0 at the bottom to 10 at the top. The top of the ladder illustrates the optimal life for you, and the bottom of the ladder illustrates the worst life for you. On which step of the ladder are you currently standing in today's time? Now, people who lack purpose in their life wouldn't care about the answer, but individuals like you with a sense of purpose would be scoring around 8 or 9, and if not, you'd at least be aiming for a 10. People with a sense of purpose are inclined to provide cognitive reactions and resources to cope with economic challenges. Pat yourself on the back if you're one of them. The only insurance you have today is your commitment to personal development. What if someone doesn't have insurance? How worse can it be? A lack of insurance can cause inconvenience and anxiety for the majority. Most people have a fear of the unknown, and the lack of insurance intensifies these emotions. But the people top in their game doesn't have much to worry about insurance. They have ample confidence in their ability to apply their experience and skills to new and challenging situations. They know from experience that if they apply themselves fully, they will outperform their fellow mates. To summarize, top performers derive their sense of security through the conscious executions of plans directed to achieve strategic goals. Thinking of stepping up your game? We suggest now is the best time. Crisis management via focusing on learning. No one learns from their experiences. They learn from reflecting on their experiences. Our life is made up of experiences. It's time to make those experiences work for you. So how can you enable times of financial crisis judiciously and make the most of the opportunity that comes along with it? A financial crisis brings significant changes and challenges to cope with, but it can also bring a valuable learning experience at the same time, right? It can be a stop on the road to more stable financial times and a healthier long-term attitude toward money. For example, a financial crisis can encourage more frugal habits of making money, building wealth, better long-term planning, an attitude of gratitude, and other smart solutions in life such as generating passive income. This can be done by having multiple income sources, investing in businesses, earning money online, rental incomes, mutual funds, and stock investments. People who use crisis as a learning chance will become the leaders of tomorrow. Did you know that the experiences leaders and organizations have built in the past play a significant role in our ability to navigate through the crisis of the present times? This includes culture, leadership capabilities, and trust. What leaders discover and execute today will shape the future. That includes problem solving, innovation, forward-looking mentality, and connectivity. That's why it's not only needed to make a plan to get through these tough times, but it's also needed to have a positive attitude toward the future, because your attitude towards life determines life's attitude towards you. Crisis management via planning. There are dreamers and there are planners. The difference is the planners make their dream come true. Are you a dreamer or are you a planner? It's for you to decide. But remember to keep your eye on the possibilities of tomorrow. Acknowledge that much better times can be created ahead by dealing with the financial challenges of the present day. While using data and observing trends, you will be the most successful to anticipate multiple possible scenarios. You will be able to develop strategies to address each scenario and dynamically adjust their execution. With a fast-changing external environment, plan, experiment, evaluate, improve should be your new mantra. But what if you don't know how to get started with this? Worry not. When creating a plan, you should look at all the possibilities you have opened up, even if it may not seem like there are many. Revisit your plans frequently. Are you confident that all your plans are future-proof? Never underestimate the value of changing times. Your plan may span several years, but it's important to have an idea of how you're going to handle a crisis if things shift their pattern. Not only will it be easier to know what to do, but having revised plans can put your mind at ease. It ensures you're not thinking about finances and what to do all the time when the need arrives. The secret of crisis management is not good versus bad, it's preventing the bad from getting worse. Having a proper crisis management plan beforehand can keep you protected, safeguard your reputation as well as your revenues. By having such a plan, you will be one step ahead of the crisis, and at the moment it strikes, you will be fully prepared. Are you ready to lead your life as the commander-in-chief? Crisis management via connectivity. Don't be afraid to take advice. Are you someone who struggles to accept advice from others? When you're uncomfortable while accepting someone's advice, ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Keep answering the question until you get to the root, and if you are honest, you may discover something useful. When receiving advice, you should be humble and realize there is something you don't know but now have an opportunity to learn. How often do you think you can navigate a shaky situation on your own? Talk to as many wise people as you can to be sure there are no avenues you're missing. You may want to speak with a financial advisor or credit counselor, for example, and get a clear understanding of where you are right now and where you're going. If you have been following our videos, you must remember how we discussed the value of leveraging your connections. If you haven't, we've attached a link in the description box. Do check it out for a deeper understanding. Being humane and sensitive is important, as is being realistic in communicating about a situation. Who doesn't like and admire an honest man? As a leader, You have the responsibility to frame and tell a story that helps people believe that collectively we can overcome difficulties. Redistribute the burden of the crisis. Why is this relevant? Because being a lone warrior is a complex role. You cannot do everything every time. No one can. Hence, we all need a helping hand or hands. Life is not a competition between ourselves. It is a collaboration. Is collaboration more important than the competition? Why is collaboration important? Human beings are evolutionary products of cooperation. On our own, we are remarkably ill-equipped to survive out in the world. We are, quite honestly, built for cooperation. Everybody has limited time and intellectual resources, so learning how to cooperate with others can boost your productivity as well as maximize the possibility of competence and success. For example, when planning, bringing people with different ideas into a group can improve the standards of your plan magically. It is time to go in for the kill. Understanding how to act under conditions of incomplete information is the highest and most urgent human pursuit. So, interpret all the projections for the future with a smile. Keep the focus on the present. Preserve yourself and your household and handle that money you have very, very carefully. In the end, you will come out stronger. And with that, we've come to the end of our video. Thank you guys for sticking with us the entire time. Which part intrigued you the most? Share it with us in the comment section below. If you wish to watch more of such content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Next up will be the last video in the wealth series, so we suggest you don't miss it.